Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. I'm your host, Shadow Lord, and for today's reaction video, we are going to be reacting to a trailer analysis of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. This is by Goji Center over here, and before we start reacting to this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the channel. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. 3, 2, 1, play. Yes! Love that scene.
Ladies and gents, the Monsterverse continues on with the new installment, Godzilla Kong: The New Empire.
Who's excited for
this
the
trailer
movie?
review episode has a lot to cover. We'll be jumping around this trailer to explain a few things, so pay close attention.
Okay.
This film takes place after the events of Godzilla vs. Kong.
Definitely.
Post-2024, when modern-day civilization managed to safely land inside the Hollow Earth.
Yeah, we're in the Hollow Earth this time.
In the previous film. In this new installment, we are once again introduced to the Hollow Earth, and a big chunk of the film will take place down here. At this point in time, the surface world would have probably established many access points, such as the one in Antarctica, the hole blasted by Godzilla in Hong Kong, and the one in Skull Island. Starting from the beginning, we see images of what appears to be some sort of seismometer.
Would we go back to Skull Island is the question.
A recording and timing device that charts out movements such as tremors, earthquakes, explosions, or in this case, catastrophic kaiju activity coming from the ground.
Yeah.
Immediately after seeing this, kaiju activity takes form as Kong makes his way through a passageway right underneath the Giza pyramids. This blue light here makes us think that Godzilla may potentially come up from underneath here too. But perhaps the biggest takeaway here is Kong's new brace worn on his right arm.
Yeah.
Why? Well, given that it is implied later in the trailer that Kong can't face this threat alone, it's possible that whatever Kong is fighting could be the culprit behind a possible injury that would warrant the creation and application of this new mechanical enhancement. Not only aiding the integrity of the arm, but also helping the Titan in combat.
Okay.
Put a tab on these.
I've seen a lot of fans' reaction to it because people like to say he has an infinity gauntlet.
Up next are wide shots establishing the fact that we will be witnessing Kong explore the Hollow Earth even more, introducing us to new lush biomes along with other forms of megafauna.
Bring
These
the war
creatures
bats
here
back.
seem
Those
to
were
resemble
cool.
some form of wolves or jackals from a distance. Up close, we
Death
notice
jackals
that these guys
from the
are
comics?
massive, dwarfing the
I think
surrounding
they were
vegetation
death
and capable
jackals,
of
were
moving
they?
at great
Right?
speeds. Kong was barely able to make his escape thanks to his leaping ability once again being showcased in this film.
Yes.
Note how there are literally dozens of these predators running around hunting in packs.
I mean, wolves are pack
hyenas,
animals
meaning
too.
that these are capable of bringing down large titans using swarm tactics, similar to skull crawlers, except
although
these
this
are
is
far
unknown.
more
Is that what they
numerous.
really look like,
As
or is
more
that just
information
an
comes out about these
analysis?
creatures, we'll cover them in more detail. Subscribe not to miss these episodes. Another really big reveal in this trailer is that there are actually more ape titans down here. In this clip, we see Kong encounter a smaller, more juvenile member of this ape titan species. First,
because literally all those theories about the whole son of Kong thing, now it's kind of true in a way.
Now, in a previous episode, we mentioned that juvenile Hollow Earth ape titans would probably be around the same size as Kong's adolescent form back in 1973. And this turns out to be the exact case here. By looking closely, we find that this little fella is around the same size, if not bigger than Kong's teenager form in 1973. Dwarfing Kong's infant form by many meters. Moving on, we see Kong explore deep trenches where we find new geological crystalline formations, probably charged with energy, since we see Kong's axe glow and serve as some sort of lamp illuminating his way in these caverns, revealing more ape titans. A lot more. The trailer jumps
I was
to this
shocked
scene
by
where we
that
see dozens
because I thought
of
Kong
ape
was the
titans,
last of his
possibly
kind.
Kongs living together, who happen to be ruled by, you guessed it, Scar King.
We have an official name for this guy, Scar King.
Scar King in this trailer,
Interesting.
who seems to be portrayed as some sort of tyrant in this film. We'll explain why in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Moving along in the trailer, we find out that yes, there is indeed a human Hollow Earth civilization still living under here. These guys seem to have accepted Gia, who now leads some sort of ceremony of sorts on
Is
these
she like
glowing
a
crystal
princess
pyramid
or a
structures.
queen or something?
Supernatural
That'll be
elements may be
interesting.
present in this film as we see this wispy substance interact with Gia's hand, suggesting that these people may
She's
wield
supposed
a
to be a
unique
princess
power
or
of some
something?
sort. Time will tell if this phenomenon
I mean,
will play
who
a part in
knows?
any kaiju's abilities as well. New kaiju have always been welcomed by Monsterverse fans,
Yes.
and maybe we could be looking at one right here. Maybe. This spike of sorts could potentially belong to a titan located in Brazil.
Who is that, by the way?
And did you catch that this dude got crushed?
I saw it.
This could have been a new kaiju or just a part of another titan's weapons. The end of Scar King's weapon, Scylla's claw, or simply
I don't
a
see
new
that to be
creature.
Scylla.
During this part
It's
of
not
the trailer,
Scylla
we hear
because
Bernie
it
say
looks
Kong
different.
can't stop this on his own, followed by Dr. Andrews' remark, he won't be alone.
Yeah.
Who else is she referring to? The trailer cuts to a
My
scene
boy.
located in a frigid region of the map, perhaps one of the Earth's poles. Here, underneath the icy caverns, we find Godzilla, who, according to IGN's article, is Godzilla frozen in ice evolved to a new, more powerful form.
More power.
This is probably one of the most important takeaways of this trailer. Ladies and
Yes.
gents,
I
Godzilla has
love
evolved
Godzilla's
to
new design
this.
in this.
This new form features Godzilla's new dorsal plates to glow a hot reddish pink. You know, like Goji Center's logo.
Coincidence?
Okay, but why
I
this
think
specific
not.
color? And what does this mean for Godzilla? Well, if we look back at some of
I
these
kind of
crystallized
wonder if this
formations
is
down
gonna
in the
be
Hollow
like
Earth,
the
we find that
new
this just so
Godzilla
happens to
design
be
in
the
this is
color
gonna
of
be
a
my
lot of
favorite.
these
It's
formations.
might be
Blue
my
has
favorite.
also been present, and coincidentally, the G-Man has been glowing in these shades of color in the past.
Yes.
This hot
He's
pink
always been
is
glowing blue,
perhaps
but now he's
Godzilla
glowing
obtaining
pink.
a new source of energy from the Hollow Earth or from other means. New energy levels, new power-ups, and in this case, new corporal builds and abilities.
Yes.
We'll skip forward where we see Godzilla burst out of the ground along with Kong, both running at top speed.
The new meme.
Note how Godzilla is running mighty fast, faster than usual.
Yeah.
This is thanks to the fact that Godzilla evolved to lose a bit of mass around the abdominal area and thighs, allowing him to effortlessly speed up and move his knees
he's
a
more
little
skinnier
higher,
in this
giving
one.
him
He
more
actually might have
maneuverability
lost
and
weight.
speed. So it's safe to say that we might see Godzilla do stuff we have never seen him do before.
That's cool.
We'll make another episode discussing the new evolved
I also
Godzilla
like the
in
pink
more depth.
coloration that he has. It
But
kind of
let's
reminds me
not
of like
forget about
Millennium
our main
Gojira.
villain, Scar King. We've released a few episodes in the past about Scar King,
Yes,
but now
I've
we have
reacted
much
to
more to talk about.
one of them, I
Back
think.
to how maybe this guy is a tyrant? Going to this clip, take a look at their faces as Scar King lands in front of them. Their emotions evoke fear, and also note how they
look
resemble
scared in
Kong
that trailer.
more than they do Scar King. Legendary has been making a big deal about these red handprints.
Does he kill them?
On Skull
Or does he have
Island,
them work
the
for
Kong
him?
lair in Godzilla vs. Kong, and seen once again in a structure. GXK logo, and look closely on the bodies of these ape titans. Now, this
Yeah,
could be
he
some
does have
sort
a
of
handprint.
signature or sign of ownership for Scar King. Whatever is marked with this handprint could imply a sort of "I was here" statement.
Possibly.
Or worse, this is mine.
Maybe.
Whatever the case, this handprint cannot mean anything good. It is also safe
It
to
does
assume
say
that this guy
Empire,
isn't
so they
exactly
probably
the same
obey him.
species as Kong. They could be closely related species-wise, but we are perhaps looking at a more evolved offshoot of the Kong species.
Maybe.
More intelligent, crafty, aggressive, and maybe taller. This is also
Could be.
proven by the fact that this dude's eyes glow unlike the other Kongs walking around. This one is obviously different. In the following clip, we get a closer look at this Titan's weapon of choice, which seems to be like a colossal whip coiled around his upper torso. Whips are one of the most versatile
That
tools,
looks
and in many
crazy.
cases can serve as weapons used to grip onto
How is
opponents
that
or
even going to
disarm
work?
them. This weapon presents Scar King the opportunity to do just that. Scar King is seen breaching the surface world, instilling terror on the civilians below.
Yeah, so
we
we're gonna
could
have battle
possibly
in
see
the
Scar
Hollow Earth
King
and
causing
above the
mass
surface too.
casualties amongst these civilians. But is there more to Scar King? Is he behind an even more dangerous threat?
Possibly.
Note how we didn't see the entire weapon, meaning that there could be something else he could pull off his sleeve. Bow to your new king is one of the quotes for this new movie. Shown on the official social accounts for this film, it is no secret that this guy will now try to take the role of Alpha, dethroning Kong from Hollow Earth and Godzilla on the surface.
Okay, that's not going to
This
go well
ought to
because
be good, since we
Godzilla
know how
will
Godzilla
not have a
reacts to
rival.
threats like these.
Yeah, he will
we
not have
see
a
any
rival.
of these guys bow to Scar King? Tell us what you think in the comments.
Okay, well, I think that is probably going to be the end of this video. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys like Godzilla's new design in this? Who you guys think Scar King would be a good big baddie for this? And do you think there's an even bigger threat? But leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.